Hi, it's Sarah. I'm the founder of Olive & June, and can I tell you the one thing that always makes my day better? A fresh manicure. But who has the time or the money to go to the salon every week? That's why we created the Olive & June Gel Mani System. It gives you that same mani that you get at a salon for so much less. It comes with everything you need, a pro-level lamp, salon-grade tools, our damage-free gel polish that lasts up to 21 days. All you do is prep, paint, cure, and you're good to go. And the best part, it's super easy and so affordable. Each mani breaks down to $2. So let's skip that $80 salon appointment and get the salon quality look at home for so much less and on your schedule. Head to oliveandjune.com/ManiMagic20 and use code ManiMagic20 for 20% off your first gel system. That's oliveandjune.com/ManiMagic20, code ManiMagic20 for 20% off your first gel mani system.
Everyone wants to be stronger, not just physically, but in every part of life. But between confusing workout advice, complicated equipment, and trying to figure out nutrition, where does anyone even start? Well, to get stronger mentally and physically, go to Anytime Fitness. You'll get a personalized training, nutrition, and recovery plan, all customized to your body, your strength level, and your goals. You'll get expert coaching to optimize your results, anytime, anywhere, in the gym, and on the Anytime Fitness app. And you'll get anytime access to 5,500 gyms worldwide, all with the right equipment to level up your strength gains and your life. So get started at AnytimeFitness.com. That's AnytimeFitness.com.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB, hour number 3 here live from the Raising Cane studio. Jake Flynn, Alondra Tate here with you. I did have someone reach out and ask about Coach Mulkey coming back every single week. That is trying to be worked out right now. Trying to have those conversations, see what day works best for Coach Mulkey to come back onto the show once a week, every single week. One of our favorite interviews over the last couple of years. So, yeah, that is in the works, and hopefully we can make that work here on OTB. All right, let's get to a little big deal or no big deal.
Big deal. Ain't no big deal.
Big deal. No big deal. Big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal. And it is a big deal.
All right, so ESPN Bet is no longer going to be a thing. That contract's running up here in a couple of, I think, weeks, actually. So Penn signed ESPN to this huge deal, 10-year deal, a couple $1 billion deal. And Penn was with Barstool. That didn't work out. They go to ESPN, ESPN Bet. They lost hundreds of millions of dollars. That didn't work out. So now ESPN has named DraftKings the official odds provider for ESPN. ESPN Bet was not great. The interface was not great.
It was terrible.
It wasn't good at all.
I never even got on it
No.
to even play with
I
did
think
like
I just to
3
check it
times,
out. Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. You
Like,
dabble?
just-
You got a few accounts?
Just to check. I mean, not anymore. I don't really bet anymore. It's all about these cards.
It's all about the card game.
But never worked out. Never was a thing. Felt forced. So they decided to cut the deal after like a couple of years, a 10-year deal. Now ESPN's going to work with DraftKings as their official odds provider.
There you go. That is been usually my platform that I've dabbled in. Again, but not doing as much these days, even though we usually come out with some fire pontoon parlays.
True.
Been dabbling in the sports card game. It's investing. It's not gambling, though.
You get something back.
Get something back. Hold on to something. It's there.
Big deal or no big deal?
That feels like a big deal because of like the whole Chauncey Billups thing that's going on. So like maybe they don't want it to be branded as like ESPN Bet anymore because it's kind of a bad look. Like, I don't know if y'all saw this video, but when they were talking about the Chauncey Billups thing and the Terry Rozier, they had like an ESPN Bet banner on the bottom, and they started talking about it, and somebody like immediately took it off. So I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a big deal also because you had a 10-year deal with them and you decided to cut it 2 years into it. So,
yeah, it's I don't know. I'm going to say not a big deal just because like the platform wasn't great. There's better platforms out there. DraftKings seems like it's kind of taken over the world on most everything.
That's what I use.
If you have a good interface and make it easy for people, that's what people want when there's options out there.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that ever opened up an ESPN Bet platform. So I'm going to say not a big deal. Like, okay, you try things, they don't work, you move on.
Yep.
Well, I don't know what the buyout is, though.
I just think they were like, hey, y'all good? We're good. We're good?
Yeah, we're good. Like,
all right,
we don't need to do this anymore, right?
So it feels like both of them just said, let's just move away.
Yeah.
So, oh wait, hold on. Sorry. Never mind. I thought it had the buyout on here, but it doesn't.
Yeah. All right.
But it was $1.5 billion over 10 years.
Wait. Then you can make a better interface.
Yeah. All right, Matthew.
All right, big deal, no big deal. Drew Brees was asked about Spencer Rattler recently.
Okay.
I got a quote. I just saw it come across.
All right.
I want to read it to you. See what y'all feel about it.
Yeah, please
Okay.
do.
Quote from Drew Brees, the man himself, not just some guy.
You got to know he's not just some guy.
Yeah, it's Drew Brees. I understand those criticisms. I was once in Spencer's position, hearing people say I was good enough, but not great enough. But if you live in New Orleans, you know Spencer Rattler isn't just a player. He's the heart of the city. He doesn't need to be Mahomes to become a legend. He just needs to be himself.
I like it.
I appreciate that.
Big deal, no big deal. That Drew Brees is saying that Spencer Rattler is the heart of the city.
I think it's a big deal that somebody who was the heart of the city has an endorsement like that for you.
Yeah, I agree.
Put that out there like that,
Yeah.
even though he's not the starting quarterback.
All the guys that I know that played quarterback in the NFL, they mess with Spence.
Yep.
Big deal because that is a
But you gotta see
ringing
what you have, though.
endorsement
That
to
is
say
a
the
very
least.
ringing
You got to
endorsement.
see what you have.
Unfortunately, I don't know if Kellen cares.
No, I don't think so. That was a
Allen
good
has to go
comment.
with his guy.
I know.
He drafted him. He has to go with his guy. He has to see what his guy's got.
What a comment, though.
At a spark to
Being
the
told
offense.
that I was good enough, but not great enough.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
I think it's a big deal coming from him. I mean,
Yes.
coming from anybody else, coming from me, Jake, Wander, Taylor. That doesn't really
Even
mean that
coming
much, but,
from
like,
another quarterback
right.
doesn't mean as much as a quarterback that played in that city.
Yeah,
Right.
and was the lifeline of that city
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah.
Brought them a Super Bowl.
I get it. Drew's
Was
a
their
nice
hero.
guy, and he always says, like, he's pretty polished when he speaks.
Yeah.
But like, he didn't have to say all that. He
Right.
didn't have to go all. He didn't have to go all. He's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I love Spencer. He's a great player. I think he's gonna do great things. Like, he didn't have to go be all that.
Could have called him a nice guy.
Could have called him a nice
A lot of
guy.
nice guys in New
A
Orleans.
lot of nice guys.
Tyler Shook's a nice guy.
Nice guy.
Blake Groupie, great guy.
Great guy. Little
33rd
fella.
in
Great
the-
guy.
Yeah, and it's
33rd
weird
in
because
the NFL in kickers.
people
but-
in the chat are saying like that ship has sailed. Unfortunately, like Drew's just being nice. Yeah, I get it. Which is all more surprised like that quote.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. The ship has sailed for that we think, that we believe, like common knowledge and sense would say
Which
that
I
it's
hate
over.
that, man.
But like, so why say it?
Yeah.
But that makes me so mad.
And look, Drew got replaced
Yeah.
in San Diego, basically. I mean,
Yeah.
they drafted Phillip Rivers. They didn't sign him back. Phillip takes that job over. Drew goes to New Orleans,
Mm-hmm.
has a Hall of Fame career, wins the Super Bowl. So, we'll
If
see.
Spencer Rattler goes to another team and he becomes like their Drew Brees, and we have Tyler Shook,
You probably have Mendoza.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Simpson.
Yeah.
What if Spencer Rattler goes to the Cowboys? Y'all gonna be Cowboys
I think I
fans?
might be done with the
Yeah.
Saints if this happens.
Absolutely.
To be honest.
It's not hard for you though.
Not hard for me.
Oh, yeah, he grew up.
I don't know if the Saints are going to get Mendoza next year. The Jets might take 2 first rounders, first and second pick.
True.
They got about 10 of them.
It's true. They did what you are supposed to do for a bad team that has assets at the trade.
Well, they had assets, though, yeah.
Yeah. Much better than New Orleans, for sure.
But the ones we laid out yesterday, Browns, what are you doing? Raiders, what are you doing?
Dolphins,
Bengals, what are you doing?
nothing.
Nope.
All right, Alondra.
Big deal or no big deal? We don't really talk hockey here, but this feels like it's pretty significant. Alexander Ovechkin,
Pretty
the
good.
first player to ever score 900 goals.
Good
Hell yeah.
God.
Not even
900?
Wayne Gretzky did that.
Wayne-
OV.
Yeah, and that was like an
900.
unheard of record that
Yeah.
no one thought it could ever be touched. was
Right.
Gretzky's. And Gretzky's got a bunch, but
900.
900 goals.
what, can't
Feels like
get
a
to 1,000?
That's a huge deal.
Huge deal.
Yeah, you can't get to
Huge.
1,000?
Yeah, dude.
Lame.
What's wrong with you?
We're to 1,000.
Awesome, too, because he's so cool, too.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Think
Like-
that guy's deleted some beers in his life?
He's
Oh my
deleted.
gosh.
He's right now. I think he just threw one away.
Beers are like water to Ovi.
He doesn't drink.
That's a
he just
huge
drinks
deal.
beers.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
I love it.
Longevity of his career. No load management for that guy.
No. Big deal or no big deal. Cloning your dog.
Yes, thank you for bringing that one up. That deserves a whole segment.
I
of
think
its own.
we need to save that for like maybe the third segment.
Yeah,
That's my bad for saying that.
that's gross.
You know it. Look at him. He can't help it. He sat up in his
Sat up in
He
my
sat
chair.
up so fast.
God, I'm so tired of talking sports. Let's
Yeah.
talk about these dog clones.
Why are we cloning dogs?
All right, Tay.
Big deal or no big deal? So the discussion on the quarterback battle in Arizona had kind of ramped
Oh, yeah?
up last week, and the word was, hey, Kyler's close to returning. Is it still going to be Jacoby Brissett? Well, Kyler Murray was placed on injured reserve yesterday. Will miss minimum of 4 weeks. Obviously, Jacoby Brissett taking over. Big deal or no big deal? Kyler might be done in Arizona.
It's a big deal. I mean, drafted him first overall. You basically brought in a coach in Kingsbury to kind of pair with him to try to figure out if that was the best case scenario to go with his skill set. You gave him another extension after that. I mean, even for Kyler in his life, like he was a first-round baseball pick and decided to pursue football and not baseball. Looks like his time is over, and if not there, then where? I don't know. And he'll get another chance because he's number one overall pick, signed a huge extension. I don't know where, but it's a huge deal.
Y'all see Kyler Murray with a fleur-de-lis on his helmet?
Oh my God.
Kyler behind that offensive line, no thanks.
Why does that feel inevitable?
It feels like it's going to happen.
Hey, they can't get a QB they want.
Well, straight up.
They won't take a QB first round. Just go get Kyler Murray.
Arizona. How do you feel about Juwan Johnson and Vele for Kyler Murray?
No.
No.
Mickey's Jawan, Vele, and 2 first rounders for Kyler Murray.
Yeah, that's a big deal, man. I mean,
Bruh.
the guy's shown flashes, obviously like a one-of-one type athleticism talent out there. Just for whatever reason, things don't work. It just doesn't work out sometimes. And maybe he's just not meant to be an NFL. I don't know. But it clearly, the type of offense they want to run looks better with Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
And Jacoby Brissett's done it really well for multiple teams in a backup role.
sure.
And he stepped in. And usually every time he steps in, it's like, man, that offense operates way more efficiently.
Yeah.
He's a great operator of offense, has really good job of his pre-snap reads directly, the immediate post-snap recognition of what a defense can do. And he's really accurate with the ball. And he just doesn't seem to make like a game-losing bad decision ever.
Right.
That just put me in a bad mood.
Am I thinking about Kyler Murray with fleur-de-lis on his helmet? Come on.
I love all like the quote unquote bridge quarterbacks playing this year. I love it so much. You got Flacco, you got Brissett.
Flacco, I think since he's been at Cleveland, has something like 12 tuds and 2 interceptions and leading the league in yards since like the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
Look out for Flacco on the top 10 list.
MVP.
Playing like that.
We thought Fitzpatrick was the last one. Ooh,
No, sir.
Flacco and Brissett.
Shouldn't have retired.
I understand their defense is bad, but Brissett torched the Cowboys last week.
Yeah, he did. Brissett's good.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't, hey, go out there, don't turn the ball over. Brissett slung it.
He sneakily started a lot of games in his career, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, when we come back, Going to get to your Munchie questions. Go ahead and get those inside the Bayou 4 to chat. We'll have Chef Michael Johnson join us here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotabatonrouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting. Everything is always available to you. Right there on the website, you can check out what they've got. Multiple mid-size SUVs, multiple trucks, the van, the full-size SUV, sedan, multiple hybrids. Something for everyone. And if you want to rent for the holidays, go ahead and reserve that rental per day rental prices. Call Miss Lisa Sessions today in the rental department, allstartoyotabatonrouge.com.
All-Star. Look, if you're in the market, go to their website, All-Star Toyota Baton Rouge. You can search all the models, the makes, every single time. They have a car for whatever need it is. So if you're in a new time of life, if you got more kids, if you started a new job, whether you want to be a little bit safer, a little bit more efficient, whatever it is, a Toyota, they have the perfect vehicle for you. So if you're in the market, if it's that time of life for a new car, whether it's brand new, whether it's a used, whether it's a long-term lease, if that makes more sense for you, go see them today, right there on Airline near Goodwood, or go visit them, All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
Breaking my back just to know your name. 17 tracks and I've had it with this game.
2007 champs. Purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. Want to remind you, we'll be at Rouse's tomorrow. Football Friday. We do the show every Friday there from Rouse's on Burbank and Lee. Remember, you can go to the website, rouses.com, find the one that is nearest you, and see all the incredible deals they've got going on. You can come hang out with us. Tomorrow, they got the breakfast bar ready to go. Come hang out, listen to the show. Maybe pick up some My High.
Ooh,
Maybe pick up some Supreme Rice. All those things are there at your local Rouse's, rouses.com. All right, let's get to our guy, Chef Michael Johnson. It is time to get to your Munchie questions.
Get ready to tantalize your taste buds and leave this segment hungry. This is Munchies with Executive Chef Michael Johnson.
Let's eat.
Chef, what's going on, brother? How we doing?
Man, it is a beautiful fall morning in Birmingham, brother. Yeah.
Oh, you're in Beeham. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you there in about 30, I don't know, mass hard, 36 hours. Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Look forward to seeing you.
You getting the chefs ready up there? Whipping them into shape?
That's right.
Hashtag Munchies. Why is butternut squash casserole the most underrated Thanksgiving dish?
Gosh, it is too, man. You know, I love the texture of butternut squash and when it's cooked correctly. And it's just one of those fall things that sits warm to the heart, you know, and you put a little butter in there and, you know, picks up savory real well. You can leave the pumpkin spice out for crying out loud.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it really is, man. And if you're a seasonal person, it really is one of those things that, you know, it has sweetness. It, you know, you sprinkle a little salt into it. And I don't know, man, it's just a lovely thing, brother. I like fall squash as a whole. The butternut squash, because the size of them and the meatiness of it, you know, it really is a good vegetable, or technically it's a carbohydrate, but still it's a veggie in my book.
All right.
Chef, I was as we get a little bit closer to Thanksgiving, we were talking a little bit about our Thanksgiving plates yesterday, and the one thing that connects everything for me is a nice river of gravy that just kind of connects all the pieces on that plate together. The problem is, like, if you make a real gravy, it's like from the drippings, and you want to make it from the turkey and everything, but sometimes the drippings doesn't get you enough gravy to fulfill everybody's plate. So what's a good way to make gravy? What's your go-to during Thanksgiving?
In a pinch, chicken stock and a roux. You know, like it's just it works so easily and quickly. It's called a velouté, right? So if you have some good chicken, it's you know, like chicken stock, you know, and not water with some chicken base. I like chicken stock. But you put a little blonde or white roux in with your chicken stock, and it thickens up, and it's what you call a veloute, and it takes 10 minutes. Now you can put onions and stuff in there too.
Yeah, right.
You know, like you can sweat mirepoix. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
But, I mean, in a pinch when you don't have enough, and you know, like I've actually been in this at Thanksgiving. So I was dating this girl when I was in my 20s, and her grandfather had passed away that year. And so when I got there, the whole family was like, "Well, can you make pawpaw's gravy?" You know, like no pressure.
Yeah,
Right?
don't put that on me.
Yeah, so I made giblet gravy and ran out, and they're like, "No, pawpaw never would have run out of gravy." Yeah. So in a pinch, you know, I pulled it together and used the trimmings of what was left of that gravy, and then stretched it with some chicken stock and a little roux. Yeah, and it works fine. And if you don't have time for the roux, if you're in a real pinch, you can put some cornstarch slurry in there, and it'll tighten up. Put some seasoning in it. Not ideal, you know. Or if you're, you know, like some people like to blend beef and chicken stock together, so it gets a little, you know, like so you can get a little brown in your gravy rather than, you know, a white gravy. What I mean, like, is a light gravy, not like a milk gravy, but or you can get a roasted chicken stock, you know, which has a little bit darker color to it that kind of adds brown to it.
So if I got this right, we're making a veloute, then putting it with the drippings to stretch that thing out.
Or, well, you know, like, yeah, exactly, yes. I mean, you could put the drippings in there and saute it with onions and mirepoix, and then put you could put your butter in with that so that you saute, add your flour in so that you're making your blonde roux, and then when your roux is the color that you want it, just add your chicken stock in. And it takes 10 minutes, maybe 15 if you want to cook the flour out. It doesn't take a whole lot. It doesn't take very long.
Hashtag Munchies. Can you swap one for one alternative flour, such as oat, almond, buckwheat, to regular all-purpose flour?
Not necessarily. Each one of those flours has different gluten contents, and you know, like some of them are not technically flours; they're just like ground up something, and so that the holding power is different. So you really have to do your and I don't know them off the top of my head, but you know, like AI right now probably could tell you easier than I could, to be honest with you. What's the translation ratio of flour to liquid for you know, converting? But no, they're not all going to convert the same. No.
All right, Chef. So somebody's asking here. I think they've heard you talk about prime rib during the holidays. So what's your what's for prime rib? What's your go-to? How do you prepare it? Because this guy says he's trying to do big baller status things like you.
So I season it overnight. I put my kosher salt and I toast whole peppercorns in a dry skillet until they start to kind of produce a light smoke, and it'll almost smell floury. And pull them off of the heat, and then you fresh crack those, mix that in with your kosher salt mixture, and that's where I start. And I sprinkle that, you know, like rub that all over the loin, put it in the refrigerator overnight so that it kind of absorbs in. And then, you know, the next morning I go low and then high. So I bake or roast my loin at, you know, 300 degrees, sometimes 275, depending on how big it is, so that it's nice and slow. I don't ever go over 300. You know, it's slow and low for that loin, and it just produces something that's more tender. It doesn't tense up. It won't separate the muscle groups. But at the end, or if you're really feeling it, you know, like I keep some rendered pork fat on the stovetop, and you get it like 450 degrees, or as hot as you can get it without it smoking and going to smoke point, right? So it's going to be screaming hot, and you ladle that over the outside of the loin every 30 or 40 minutes, and it helps baste the skin and crisp the skin up on the outside. And I'm having difficulty explaining this because my mouth is watering so much right now. But
it sounds, you know, like incredible. Is it like pork fat? Is that what you said?
Pork fat. You can render bacon and use bacon fat, but you know, like if I'm going all out and I'm trying to impress, I'm using pork. I'll go find pork neck fat and render that down so that you have a liquid fat, and get that as hot as you can get it without setting it on fire. And then every 30 or 45 minutes, you ladle that over your loin so that it crisps up, and you'll see it and you'll hear it and you smell it. And, instead of having to turn your oven up to 450 degrees at the end of the roast and risking overcooking your loin, you're just ladling it over, and it's doing the browning action for you, right? And that oil and fat will sit on top of the loin, and as it's sitting in the oven will help promote the browning process as well. So, and then rest. You got to rest it 30 minutes on a big loin like that. If you don't rest it for 30 minutes, you're not doing it properly.
And the resting holds the juices, makes it.
Yes. So if you think about this loin being in an oven, the outside of it is if it has meat or moisture evaporating out of it constantly. The heat is drawing the moisture out. So what you do is when you pull it out, you loosely cover it with foil so that the heat remains in somewhat. It doesn't cool too quickly. But what you're doing is you're allowing that outside portion that's dried out or is drying out to absorb the moisture from the inside of the loin, and it's drawing it outwards. And so that reddish myoglobin color that you're looking for, assuming you want to cook it medium, because that's the only way normal people cook their loins, is it'll draw that red myoglobin out into the outer portions of the loin so that it's red throughout, and it's moist on the outside as well as on the inside.
All right, Chef, since we've got a little bit of a weather change here, a little bit cooler temperatures in the air, have we done any chili, gumbo, anything? And I know, look, it's always year-round with us. We talk about that. But have you, because of the weather, felt inspired so far to do anything like that?
Yeah, we've been hard on the soups. Normally we'll make one soup a week, and that's gumbo, just because everybody loves gumbo and they'll eat it year-round. But this time of year, we're making soup every day of the week, and it's definitely chilly, but it's all it's just an opportunity to warm your insides easily. You know what I mean? Like at 50 degrees is definitely soup weather for me, and it's, regardless of whether it's chili or a nice cream soup, cream of potato. I like bisques. I like soup, man. There's something heartwarming and kind of familiar from childhood. When your mom or dad or your grandma made you soup, and I don't know. It's just one of those things I really enjoy.
I think they call that some comfort food, Chef. Hey,
that's right.
We got some local news in the restaurant game. And I don't know if you've been here or eaten here, but we had a restaurant in town, Elsie's Plate and Pie, that got a Michelin recommendation.
Yeah.
So as a chef, I'm always kind of interested, like what chefs think of like what the Michelin ratings and all that stuff. But they get a recommendation, which is pretty high praise.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, that's incredible, to be honest with you. The Michelin rating is not just about the food itself; it's about the experience, the personnel. Like from the moment you walk in to the reservation process, it's what the restaurant has as an experience as a whole, not just the food. I'll say this too: the Saint up in St. Francisville, the chef up there was working with me for a little while, and Michael Darden, and really wonderful guy, really talented guy. Those recommendations came out, and Elsie's is one of my favorite places to eat. When I have people come in from out of town and they say, "Where would you go eat if you were me?" I always tell them Elsie's.
Yep.
It's a really comfortable place to go eat. The food's fantastic. The atmosphere is great. You get treated like a human being rather than a number or a check. And I love all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, to your point, yeah. So it's Elsie's and the St. Francisville Inn. So shout out to those places. Yep, both great places.
Very cool. Very cool. Chef, we appreciate you. Hopefully you're enjoying B-Ham there. I'll see you there tomorrow. Hey, let's go get the Tigers a win. Why not?
Let's do it, brother.
Absolutely. We appreciate you. Chef Michael Johnson, LSU executive chef.
Right now.
We used to do this at 7:30.
God,
Can you imagine? I was like, T, we got to move this to like 9:15, buddy. I can't sit here at 7:30 and just think about food all day.
I got to give me a good prime rib now. Get some of that pork fat. Oh, that little technique sounded good.
A dog will hunt?
I'll be doing that.
All right.
I'll try it at least.
We'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com, trashrangers.com, where you can check out residential commercial service. You can sign up for it right there on the website. They've got roll-off dumpsters as well. You see them around town. Now, for like commercial residential service, like residential is a little bit different. Obviously, you want to be in that area. But for the roll-off dumpsters, I mean, we're talking to everybody. We're talking to anybody that's in the listening area, they can have those dumpsters to you. Remember, 3 different sizes to choose from. Make sure you have the right size by calling 225-612-2477.
Yeah, we're kind of at that time of year where we're getting the Christmas decorations down, or starting to, or at least the lights right now. So you go up into that attic and you start looking around like, man, I could really purge some stuff here. Maybe a little bit of cleaning, maybe lighten the load there at the house. And that's when the roll-off dumpsters, they got 3 different sizes to choose from. No matter how much trash you can make, they can handle it. They're most reliable trash removal service pickup in Louisiana. So go check them out today, trashrangers.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
I wanted love, I needed love, most of all. Someone said true love was dead, and I'm bound to fall for you. Oh, what can I do?
Welcome back in, OTB.
How you doing over there, bud?
We're here. We are here, you know?
You do have to breathe to live.
Yeah. It's just
Are you a
tough
mouth
when
breather today?
yeah, it's tough when you're a mouth breather because you got the whole situation going on and you're talking at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like, you know, we got some people here on the station that sometimes into the microphone. And I'm trying not to be that guy.
Carson Beckett.
Right now, yeah. Trying not to be that guy. It's kind of hard, but look, we're here. Whatever.
How do you choke when you're a mouth breather?
Yeah. Oh.
It's been choking down the stretch.
Yeah. Good point. Solid point.
I got there.
Sorry.
I got there.
Also solid is Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding.
Oh, kidding me? Yo, Tommy!
There you go. GoTommys.com, GEAUX, Tommy with a Y.com, GoTommys.com. Award winning year after year after year. Best windows in Baton Rouge and the Advocate. Anybody know who that is?
Can I guess?
Yep.
Tommy's.
Yes, Tommy's Windows, Doors, and yes, also Siding.
Yep.
That is the award winners there. Go to GoTommys.com. All right.
I got something you like.
I thought y'all were going to talk about the clone dog.
No.
Oh.
I got something else. I do want to talk about that, but I got something else I think you would like. Okay. I have this is a nomination for maybe Meathead of the Week, certainly.
Okay.
This past week, maybe Meathead of the Year.
Okay.
I forgot his name. Michael Hoyt, I believe, defensive end for the Buffalo Bills. Yeah. Did you see this? Did you see this clip? We're about to show this clip. Go ahead, Taylor. He actually tears his Achilles, rips it mid-game, and he decides, you know what? I'm not going in. I'm gonna walk off the field. You know what happens when you tear your Achilles? My understanding is that like it tears and like curls up into your calf. Pretty much. Pretty excruciating.
Yeah.
And no, he sits there on the bench, on the defensive side of the bench, the entire game and cheers on his team.
Dang.
Want to watch the clip? Can you turn the volume up? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Can you rewind it a little bit?
Go back to the beginning.
Yeah, go back to the beginning. Come on, Taylor.
We're so professional.
Taylor.
He rolled his eyes.
Well, sorry.
He rolled his eyes.
He rolled hard, too. It was a
The
hard
sound
roll.
is my bad. I didn't know you wanted it.
He rolled his eyes hard at you.
Michael Hoyt now being helped to the sideline. Hoyt's been such a bright spot these last 2 weeks after coming off the suspension.
Yep. Oh. Whew. It sure as hell feels like it popped your Achilles. So it's going to be better for you to ride in a car. Can I stay and like? Stay if you want. Yeah. Yeah. Would you rather stay out? Yeah, I would. Love you, buddy. Yeah, you too. Hey, go win this. Hey, go win this. Hey, can I go down there with the defense? No, I want to stay out here. I want to stay out here. Let's go, boys. Let's do this. Let's go. We're good. I'm with you. Hey, let's go win. Let's go win. We'll do this tomorrow. Let's go win. Hey, go win this one. Win this one. Hey, win this one. Win this one.
He going to win.
Yeah, James, come on. All right, boys, come on. Come on. We got the lead. Let's go.
Play clock down to 1. Here's the snap. Pressure coming. Mahomes heaves it down the field, looking for Worthy. It's picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
Yes! Come on! Worry about that tomorrow. Let's go win. Yeah. Hey, good shit, Phil. Good job. Come on. Come on. There, Roy. I know. Let's go win this. Let's win this one. Good fucking job, boys. Love you, bro. Love you too. Yep.
Wow, that is meathead of the year. I love that.
Like, can we elevate it? Like,
That's
can we at
awesome.
least
Yeah,
elevate
the foot,
yeah.
maybe.
Can we get
Can
him
you
a
imagine?
stool?
Like your Achilles ripped. It's like roll. It's like curled up in your calf at that point.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I want to stay out here.
Yeah.
And it's like, we need to get you off in the cart. Nah. Can I stay?
Yeah.
No, I'm not comfortable here. Can I go down with the defense?
Yeah.
I love it.
I do love that.
Right at the beginning of that clip, too, he hurts himself, and the guy from the Chiefs walks up to him and he's like, hey, dude, you okay? He's like, no, I'm not. No.
Nope.
Sure not.
Oof.
Anyway, I thought that'd bring a tear to an old
awesome.
fullback.
Yeah. That couldn't have felt great, not sitting out there in the cold. Had some adrenaline going.
Might have had some Advil, though.
Yeah, he had some Toradol.
Toradol for sure.
Yeah. Still, though.
I think he wanted to win.
I think the guy wanted to finish it and go win.
We'll do this tomorrow.
We'll do it tomorrow. Mm-hmm. All right. Love that.
Love it.
We go from that to cloning dogs.
Gritty. Alondra, you got some updates on the dog cloning situation. So I heard that it was a company that Tom Brady owns a little stock in, but he's not going to be he's not doing it for free.
Right.
They still got to operate.
Yeah.
So you saw some news on the cost of this.
Yeah, it costs $50,000 to paid in 2 equal installments to clone your dog or your cat.
Sure.
If you have a horse that you want to get cloned, that cost $85,000.
A horse?
Yeah. So
Okay.
if you want to clone your horse, $85K. I'm
about a
sure
person?
I'm sure if you own horses, you probably have the $85K to go
Yeah.
do that. But
Uh-huh.
we were talking about it before the show this morning. This is the same company that cloned the dire wolves.
Yep. Because they're real, apparently. Apparently,
Yeah.
at some point in life, they were real.
Yes.
Not just in Game of Thrones.
And now they're trying to do the woolly mammoth and the dodo bird, which
Are they trying to do
you
the
and I
dodo bird?
both, yes, you and I both think that, I'm sure maybe y'all agree, they need to stop.
Yep.
Why are we playing God?
They need to be like LSU administration and just do
Just
less
stop,
right now.
yeah.
Just stop.
There was at least
Put the mic down.
7 movies that explain why bringing things
Yep.
that are extinct back is a bad idea.
Yep.
They're called Jurassic Park, if anybody's ever seen them.
It's also just disturbing to me for some reason. And
My question is like to what's like we talk about the woolly mammoth. You talk about like the saber-toothed tiger. I think they were trying to do like to what point, to what end are you doing all this? You're not going to like re-release them into the wild. You're
Yeah.
going to keep them in a zoo. You're just going to keep
Right.
them pinned up because like these animals went extinct at some point for a reason because life passed on and
yeah,
like humans and all
hello,
the things.
Darwinism.
Yeah, exactly. Like things happen.
Yeah.
The butterfly effect happened. Don't change the butterfly.
Right.
Okay, like because you don't know what's going to happen. Like when you reintroduce something to
I
the
hate
wild,
it.
it changes the way that this earth has been built to where it is today.
Yeah.
Like, did you ever see? Y'all have seen the when they re-released wolves into Yellowstone Park, like in the 80s or 90s, something like that. They re-released them because they were not there for a long time. I don't know if I don't remember the reason why they weren't there. I don't know if humans like kicked them out, but like after like a decade. Or maybe it was 2 decades, like it actually moved the river. The river moved because of wolves being reintroduced. Isn't that wild?
Oh, that
because
is
like you had
wild.
all these grazing animals
Yeah.
that just felt super comfortable because they didn't have any predators. And so they would graze by the river and just the bed and the soil changed. Well, they couldn't graze as much and it changed the flow of the river to where it once was, naturally was. Pretty wild stuff.
That is wild.
So, like, why are you doing this?
Why?
These poor little dire wolves and these saber-toothed tigers are just going to be all, like, probably gnarly looking because they're
Yeah.
clones.
What's the saying?
Just
we
in
were
a
so
cage.
busy asking if we could, we never asked if we should.
Yeah.
You should not.
Yeah. So, animals that to the date that have been cloned, according to Google, who owns YouTube TV, get your stuff figured out, please. Sheep, cattle, pigs, dogs, of course, Tom Brady, cats, horses, which is $75K. Mice, probably cheap for mice, probably a couple bucks.
Yeah.
Like maybe
Maybe
5K.
50.
I'll do
Oh,
a
yeah.
mouse. I mean, how much could it be? $7?
Yeah, maybe. I don't even know. Rabbits and rats, goats and deer have been cloned. Mules have been cloned. Monkeys, Pyrenean ibex, a banting,
Of course.
black-footed ferret, a wolf, dire wolf, Game of Thrones, a mouflon, whatever that is, endangered species of sheep, a fish, frog, fruit flies. All cloned.
Ew, why are we cloning flies?
I'm glad they cloned the mouflon, though. Like the other day, I was thinking, I was like, man, I haven't seen a mouflon in a while.
Yep.
We need to clone more of these guys.
Is an endangered species of wild cattle. I guess if you're endangered, maybe I could see it. But like things that are extinct, let's not be digging anything out of the frost, the permafrost.
Nah.
Like,
y'all ever seen Pet Cemetery?
Yeah, a long time, yeah. Sure. Like on USA, probably.
This reminds me of.
Maybe if they get an island and then clone dinosaurs, maybe bring them back from mosquitoes that are trapped in the sap of a tree, and then just make dinosaurs, make a park at the theme park with it.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
I don't know.
Also, why stop at horses? Like, could I clone my neighbor?
Yeah, right. Can we bring Secretariat back?
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool. I'd bet on that horse. You're gonna clone your neighbor? Is that what you said?
I was just throwing out any random
so you got
person.
A good neighbor?
I actually don't know any of my neighbors. They might be good people.
That's actually shocking.
I'd clone the OTB crew because we're so great that we
need two of us.
Yes.
Yep. All right.
Anyway, I don't think they should be doing all that. They need to do less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with AI. Like I use it every day.
Hold up.
Yeah.
I'd sacrifice.
It's like telling on a family member there for you, bud.
I would sacrifice my AI pictures of Dabba Sweeney falling down the hill. I'd sacrifice that if they just pump the brakes on AI a little bit. AI and cloning. Go away.
Slippery slope?
It's a slip, yeah.
Okay.
Can you imagine?
Well, yeah, because it's happening. All right, we'll take our last break of the show.
You couldn't wait to get out of that.
We are going. No, I'm letting y'all talk.
You can't even breathe over there.
That's why I was letting y'all talk. I didn't have to talk. I can't breathe, and so I was letting y'all talk. You know, letting you cook.
What if we could clone ourselves to avoid cold and flu season?
I'm fine. I mean, it's just like a little cold, whatever.
Or you can go to GoFlow.
Yeah, that too. Mm-hmm. That too. We're good. I'm not complaining. Just can't breathe. We're all good.
I recommend.
All right, Ask the Bench when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, your business cannot afford downtime, and that's why Gulf Coast Office Products is Louisiana's leader in office technology. So from copiers and printers to full-service document solutions, GCOP keeps your team running smoothly every single day. They're the official office equipment provider of the LSU Tigers, of the New Orleans Saints, of the New Orleans Pelicans, the ULL Raging Cajuns, so you know they deliver championship-level service. You can upgrade your office today at gcopnet.com. That is gcopnet.com.
Yeah, if you work in an office like a lot of us do, like most of us do, I'm going to an office right after this show. You know that the lifeline of how that office operates is the paper trail. So you need the best copiers, printers out there, and you need the best customer service located right here in Louisiana. Yeah, they're a nationwide company. They handle all that, but they are from Louisiana through and through. Louisiana owned, locally staffed, and built on service. That's customer service for you. Go to gcopnet.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Hey, we're back.
Yeah, from break?
No, back. LSU.
What do you mean?
Back.
Taylor, what's he talking about?
Alignment.
AD again, maybe?
What?
Maybe.
I think we got an AD now.
Tell me
I
everything.
just got the article. I know.
Alondra, tell me everything.
Yeah, so LSU is moving forward with Verge Ausberry as the school's athletic director. A source within the president's office told LouisianaSports.net, quote, Verge Ausberry is the athletic director at LSU, period. There is no intent or desire to play word games with this issue. Athletics needs a stable hand at the helm, and that is Verge Ausberry. Verge is fully empowered to find our next football coach and to run the athletic department. The source also said that there are no plans to conduct a search for a new athletic director once the football coach is hired. In another quote, he said Dr. Roos has been consistent that he will demand excellence at LSU across every department and for every employee, and each of us will be evaluated based on our performance. He also said that is the sentiment he intended to convey, but clearly did not communicate it well.
We're back.
Dude's just bad at
We're
words.
so back. We are aligned at the top,
We're
baby.
so stable.
Let's go. Top 3 job again.
We're so stable.
Let's go.
Woo! What do y'all?
You
It's
think they
going to come
listen?
out later this afternoon.
We're just kidding.
Right now.
Guys, no.
We're
You
back.
misunderstood.
You misunderstood.
They're just going to announce a
We
different
had an AD,
athletic director
then we
this
didn't
afternoon.
have an AD. Now we got an AD.
Excited?
In a committee. Let's go.
This is how you know we're back, this song.
I guess that's good. Sure. Just put the mic down now.
Yeah,
Put
put
it back.
it down.
Put it back. Holster that thing.
Yeah. Sources say.
All right. Back like we never left?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Ask the bench, do we go after Sellers or Lagway if they enter the portal?
No.
I'm cool.
God, Taylor hates both those guys.
He does.
Hard.
Daniel in the chat said OT back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But words are hard, even for a college president.
Yeah.
Yes.
Words are hard. I get it.
Hard words.
Like, we are not one to judge.
If
at least
anybody
me.
gets it, it's OTB.
Yep, we get it.
We're all Publish starters.
Hey,
Yeah, basically.
Mr. President, come on the show
Hit us up, Wade.
He's probably
in
like,
studio.
Is that our vibe? Let's get the president on here.
This one, maybe.
This one, yeah, why not?
Yeah, true. We're trying to get Kyle Williams on the show. He's basically just
Hell yeah.
begging to come on.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
sure.
much, absolutely.
I think
begging.
the whole staff is.
Yeah.
He's
I was
actually
like-
here this morning. We had to turn him away.
Yeah. I'm like, Kyle, no.
All right, Kyle,
no.
relax.
Maybe next week, man.
Yeah,
I know
don't
you want to get on the
beg.
radio
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
much.
Just a defensive line coach.
Don't be desperate about
We
it.
love you. We'll see you
Later.
tomorrow.
Off the bench.
All right, when you need a team that builds it right the first time, every time, you need Pala, Louisiana's leader in industrial construction, maintenance, and fabrication. For over 50 years, Pala's been delivering safe, reliable, and high-quality results across the Gulf Coast and beyond. So from major projects to precision work, their commitment to excellence never changes. Trust a team that builds stronger, smarter, and safer, and that is Pala. Learn more at palagroup.com. That is palagroup.com.
From steel fabrication, precision piping, helical piles, tanks, vessels, industrial construction, and maintenance, Pala delivers results you can trust with a 70,000 square foot fabrication facility right here in Louisiana and licenses in 32 states. Pala is equipped for projects of any scale, anywhere. So when safety, quality, and reliability matter, make sure you choose Pala. Because at Pala, it's more than construction. It's about the people. They're employee-owned, relationship-driven. Visit palagroup.com.